Hello ladies and gentlemen, ScareTube4 here bringing you another Minecraft World War II vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Boeing B-17G Flying Fortress Heavy Bomber. The B-17 Flying Fortress is a 4-engine heavy bomber developed in the 1930s for the United States Army Air Corps. Competing against Douglas and Martin for a contract to build 200 bombers, the Boeing entry, prototype model 299/XB-17, outperformed both competitors and exceeded the Air Corps' performance specifications. Although Boeing lost the contract to the Douglas B-18 Bolo because the prototype crashed, the Air Corps ordered 13 more B-17s for further evaluation. From its introduction in 1938, the B-17 Flying Fortress evolved through numerous design advances, becoming the third most produced bomber of all time, behind the 4-engine B-24 and the multi-role twin-engine Ju-88. The B-17 is practically my favorite aircraft. I think that the B-17 is just a gorgeous bomber and is obviously one of the most iconic when you think of bombers back in World War II. Chances are a B-17 or something of that kind of nature is going to pop into your head. I did build a B-17 a long time ago back on the channel. It was a very old design and definitely needed to see some TLC, some tender loving care, and get a bit of improvements and stuff, and so the B-17 has. I completely redesigned the B-17 from the ground up. It's now actually proportionally correct and actual to scale for 2:1. The last B-17 was, I believe, too long and too wide, so this one is a complete revamp and complete rebuild. I didn't take anything from the old one. I completely redesigned the aircraft from the ground up, and it definitely shows, and it's definitely a much better design, and overall looks fantastic. Of course, you guys are the judges of that, but personally, not because I built it or anything, but it looks really awesome. The B-17G is just a later war kind of variant of it. It's kind of the more common one I think a lot of people think of, and it's my personal favorite of the variants. It has all the guns equipped. It's got the traditional B-17 look. There were other different types of the B-17s that had a different tail fin, or to say tail fin, but I should probably say vertical stabilizer. And we're a little bit different overall, but the B-7G is just the one that has guns galore and really is the flying fortress that we know and love, with tons of machine guns equipped on it. So going ahead and just taking a look at the aircraft like we always do, we're going to go ahead and obviously taking a look at everything and slowly working our way back, hopefully, with the aircraft. So starting off in the front here, where we have obviously the bombardier section located here. This is where the bombardier would be positioned and be able to target and drop bombs on targets. Really nice design overall. We got the lower, I believe this is a remote-controlled turret, if I remember correctly. So a remote-controlled turret on the bottom there. Again, this is pretty much all 50 caliber machine guns. So you got two 50 calibers mounted here. Also up here in the bombardier section, there would be I believe the radio man or the navigator were located up here in the front nose. So you would have basically the navigator and a radio man and the bombardier. So you would have two machine guns here for them to use as well, which is pretty cool. Going ahead and continuing on, going back, we have obviously the top turret up here. So again, a fully round 360 spinning turret, 250 cals mounted on it. We also have the cockpit located here. Going out to the wings, we have obviously the two engines on each wing. Tri-propeller or blade design, and the wings themselves, pretty nice design overall. Again, completely redesigned, as I've been mentioning. It's a complete redesign for this build altogether. After going ahead and taking a look at that, going ahead and continue back, we have another machine gun that's mounted here in this kind of mid fuselage section here. We have the two waist gunners, so again 50 cals mounted on both sides here. We do have some lettering and some marking. Of course, you guys can obviously switch it up, so if you guys don't want to put LLE, you guys can obviously do something different that you guys want to do, so you can obviously change that up really easily. Continuing on, we have obviously the vertical stabilizer, the cables that run from the stabilizer to the midsection of the fuselage and also to the side here. And going back, we have obviously the horizontal stabilizers and the rear gunner here with the 50 cals, and of course we can't forget the bottom turret here, machine gunner down there. And on the left wing, we also have the kind of like the U.S. Air Force or U.S. Air Corps kind kind of logo on the side here, like that. So overall, here's a view from up above. It looks really nice overall. I'm overall really happy with the way it came out, and hope you guys do enjoy it as well. I think it's a great redesign compared to the other one, and as voted on by you guys, you wanted to definitely see a new B-17 over some of the other really cool options that were put in a poll for you guys. So thank you guys so much again for voting, and hope you guys do enjoy the B-17G Heavy Bomber. With that, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by starting off with our first layer. Alright, so moving on to our first layer, we're going to be going ahead and starting off with layer 3. Now the reason we're starting off with layer 3 is because layers 1 and 2 are going to be basically building off of layer 3. Layer 3 is kind of giving you guys a nice kind of position to start from, and then layer 1 and 2 we're going to add on to the bottom of this layer and then build up from it. It's really good just a layer to get us established and kind of get you guys a general idea. It doesn't have a lot of spacing or empty spaces that are going to be between blocks, so it makes it a lot more clear and a lot more easier to understand. So that's why we're starting off with layer 3. If you guys are completely new to my tutorials, the way I like to structure my tutorials is I like to do half on camera, half off. What this basically means is that we'll be doing half the basically one half of the side of the vehicle on camera, and then it's up to you guys between layers to copy that side over. Speeds up the tutorial, and it also makes it a little bit easier for me recording to actually make this into a tutorial, obviously. So we're going to cover the center line, and then whatever we do on the other side of the center line, you're going to copy over to the other side. Pretty simple stuff, and once we do a few layers, you'll start to understand it a little bit better. Anyways, to go ahead and get started here, we want to go ahead and obviously go to where we're going to start building this. Now we're going to start off in the front nose section here, so basically where this front remote controlled gun is. So you can see you have a little bit of space here in front of the nose, and there's obviously a lot of space lengthwise going toward the rear. So that's just kind of a general idea to kind of, if you're building this in a certain area, just note that this is going to be up here near the front we're going to start building. And of course our B-17 is going to be facing that direction, that way there. So also take that into note, we're going to be building that with the front facing that way. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go and place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 quartz full blocks. This is going to be going down the center line of your aircraft. So this row you see right here, this is going to be the very center here of your aircraft going all the way back. So we have our row of 6 of quartz full blocks. We're then going to place down a quartz top sub after that row of 4, or sorry, that row of 6. We're then going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 quartz full blocks. We're then going to place down 2 quartz top slabs. Going back after those 12 quartz full blocks, we're then going to place down a row of 3 of light gray stained glass light gray stained glass full blocks, followed by a row of 1 and 2 quartz top slabs in a row of 1, 2, and 3 iron trap doors coming off the quartz top slabs on top here. So you don't want it to be like, you know, kind of below it like this. You want to make sure the iron trap doors are on top, like so. Once that's done there, that's going to do it for your center line, and everything we do over here on the right side, you're going to obviously do to the left side. As you can see, I already have the left side completed, but you're going to go ahead and do it over to the left side as we do it over to the right side. So to get started up in the front here, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a stone brick stair. We're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a stone brick upside down stair, come off this first quartz full block up here in the front, upside down facing the front facing toward the quartz full block. We're then going to go and take end rods, place down 2 end rods coming off the stone brick stair. After that's done, we're going to take cobblestone walls. We're going to go back 1 and 2 cobblestone walls from the stone brick upside down stair. After those cobblestone walls, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair coming off those cobblestone walls like so, followed by an additional upside down stair. So we turn this stair into a corner stair, and then we have a regular stair after it. Once that's done, we're going to place down a quartz top slab. After that, quartz upside down stair. We're then going to go and place down another quartz top slab that goes back like this. Go ahead and continue on. We're then going to place down a quartz upside down stair that's going to be coming off this quartz full block right here in the middle. So it's the first one here after this quartz top slab, like that if you remember from the middle line. We're then going to take quartz full blocks and place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we're going to go ahead and go back a total of 12 quartz full blocks back. So just to go and double check our count here, we have a total of actually 11. So my bad, 11 quartz full blocks back, and it should end in line with this center quartz full block right there in the middle. We're then going to place down a 2 quartz top slabs coming off that row of 12 there of quartz full blocks, followed by a light gray stained glass block, followed by a polished andesite block, and another light gray stained glass block. So you're going to have something that kind of looks like this in the middle. And then after that, we're going to place down a quartz top slab, come off this light gray stained glass block, followed by 1 and 2 iron trapdoors after that, going toward the back. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and go up to the kind of a little bit after the front section here. We're going to go ahead and go to this kind of row 3 of quartz top slabs, so you can see it's kind of located up here. We have this row 3 of quartz top slabs across, or maybe just a row 2, depending on if you've done the air side or not, but it is a row 3 across. We're going to place down an iron trapdoor on both sides, coming off that quartz top slab there. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves quartz top slabs, and going back from the iron trapdoor, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 quartz top slabs going back, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron trapdoors after that, going back like so. After that's all done, we're then going to go ahead and grab ourselves some, placeholder blocks. We're going to go ahead and need to get a little bit of a start here on the wings. So we're going to go ahead and go to the second quartz top slab in this long row we have right here. I believe that's a row 12. And we're going to go ahead and go to the second one, place down a row 4 across, so it's the second one from the front. And we're going to go ahead and just place down a row 4 across the placeholder blocks. We're then going to place down an iron trapdoor, followed by a quartz top slab like this. And coming off the quartz top slab, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 nether brick stairs. So one upside down stair like this, and one upside down like that for the landing gear. And we are also going to go ahead and place down a iron trapdoor to the side of that quartz top slab. Now once that's done, we're also going to go ahead and again grab our placeholder blocks, and we're going to need to build out a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and go to the first nether brick stair here. We're going to go ahead and count out to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks out. So going over here, same thing. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 out like this. We're going to go and place down an iron trapdoor, skip a space, and place down another iron trapdoor. Make sure the iron trapdoors are on the top half of the block, not on the bottom half, like so. You want to make sure they're on the top, like that. And we can then go ahead and delete all these placeholder blocks. So all this magenta wool, I'm just going to go ahead and delete, just like that. And you can see here that we should have something that looks just like this from up above for the B-17. As I said, it's a nice little base to go ahead and get it started. We're going to go ahead and drop down to layers 1 and 2, get those layers complete, and then we'll be good and ready to go and move on to layer 4. So with that, let's move on to layers 1 and 2. Alright guys, so move on to layers 1 and 2. To go ahead and get started, we're going to go ahead and basically do this entire set of layers here fully on camera, no half off, no half on. No need to really do that, so we're just going to go and do it all pretty much in one go. So the main focus is just going to be on the bottom of the fuselage here, nothing too special, so let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start off by going to the front up here. We're going to go ahead and place down a row of 4 of quartz top slabs on the bottom of these 3 quartz full blocks up here in the front. We're then going to go ahead and grab ourselves a quartz top slab, and we're going to go ahead and place it down on the bottom of this first cobblestone wall on both sides like this. We also want to grab ourselves an iron trapdoor and place it down on the bottom of these 2 stone brick stairs, like so, to make the kind of front gun position remote control gun, as you can see right there. After that's done, we are also going to go ahead and go after this quartz slab right here. We're going to place down 2 iron trapdoors on the bottom of those 2 quartz full blocks, just to kind of smooth it out a little bit, the transition and all that fun stuff. Once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and go to our center row of quartz full blocks. So we have the center row right here. We're going to go ahead and go to the 3rd quartz full block back. So it's after this quartz top slab, the 3rd quartz full block back. On the bottom of it, we're going to go and place down a nether brick stair, which is going to be actually facing the opposite direction. So a nether brick stair that's facing this direction, like so, with a quartz a nether brick top slab coming off the back of it. Some kind of little instrument or something like that located on the bottom of the aircraft. Not 100% sure what it's for, but it is there, so we're including it. And we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves an end rod and place down an end rod on both sides of the nether brick top slab. So just like this, a end rod on both sides, again for some kind of probably communications or something of that kind of sort. We're next going to go ahead and move on to the back here where the turret is. So for the turret, we're going to go ahead and start off by going ahead and placing down a light gray stained glass block on the, basically come down from this polished andesite block. So same thing on both sides here. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves nether brick stairs, and on the back side here, we're going to place down 2 nether brick upside down stairs coming off this light gray stained glass block, and also on the bottom of this one right here. We also want to go to the middle space, and in between these light gray stained glass blocks in the middle, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass block in the middle, and then one in between the 2 nether brick stairs. For the front section here, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass block here in the middle, and on the bottom of the light gray stained glass block in the middle portion here, so like on the very bottom here, we're going to place down a nether brick half slab like this. We then want to go ahead and place down an iron trapdoor, kind of basically on the bottom of here, basically over these empty spaces right here. So just like that. And in these spaces right here, we're going to go ahead and place down a anvil. So on top of the iron trapdoor like that for the bottom portion of the turret. And we then want to grab ourselves some end rods, and we're just going to place down 2 end rods coming off the anvils. So just like this for the 250 cals on this lower machine gun, like so. So it's going to look something just like this all the way around. And just to double check, we do have one quick addition we're going to make. So we have it pretty much good to go. The last thing for us to do is just to go ahead and grab some signs. We're going to place down a sign on the side of the anvil and also on the side of this light gray stained glass block. Same thing over here. Just like that. And once you guys have that complete, that is going to do it for layers 1 and 2. Like I said, pretty simple stuff for this layer. And I thought it'd be a little bit easier if we just go ahead and do it all in one go instead of, you know, basically, you know, spacing it out, and also it connects up nicely with layer 3. So anyways, with that, let's go ahead and move on to layer 4. Alright guys, so moving on to our next layer, we're going to be going ahead and moving on to layer 4. So for layer 4, we're going to go ahead and start to get a lot into the wings and a lot more of the fuselage. So this layer is going to be a little bit longer, and the next kind of few layers will be like that as well. We have a lot of work on the wings, and the wings are pretty much what's going to take us most of the time to really get to, because there's a lot of detail and a lot of stuff going on with the wings, so we want to make sure that we get them absolutely correct. So to go ahead and get started here, we're going to go ahead and start off with the front. We're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a light gray stained glass block that's going to be on top of this full block right here. So this quartz block in the middle, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass block on top of it. We're then going to place down a light gray stained glass block that goes back, and also the one that goes toward the front. Coming off the front light gray stained glass block, we're also going to place down a light gray stained glass paint. Now, going to the sides now, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a quartz stair. We're going to place down a quartz stair on both sides of this first light gray stained glass full block, followed by a skeleton skull that's coming off this light gray stained glass paint on both sides like that. Once that's done, on the back of this quartz stair here, we're going to place down 1 and 2 quartz stairs back just like this. We then want to grab ourselves quartz full blocks, and we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 quartz full blocks going back from that as well. Once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and go to the center quartz full block and go and place down a quartz top slab out to the side. We're then going to place down a quartz upside down stair after that top slab. After that quartz upside down stair, we're going to place down an additional upside down stair. This time though, it's going to be upside down and a corner stair, so just like this. From the back of this corner stair, we're going to take our quartz full blocks. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And we're going to stop at 18 real quick, and we're going to go and go 3 more. So 19, 20, and 21, like that back. After we have that done, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair like so. We're then going to go ahead and follow it up by placing down a row of 1, 2, and 3 quartz top slabs. And then we're going to place down a iron trapdoor here on the end to that row 3 there of quartz top slabs. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the middle now. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and go to the third quartz full block going back. So from this quartz upside down stair here, the third one back here, we're going to go and in the middle here, fill the middle space in with quartz. So we're going to have a row of 5 across, and we're going to go ahead and do this a couple times. So we're going to go and do it right here as well. So basically we have 3 rows of 5 of quartz full blocks going across the middle there to fill that space in the middle. We then want to go ahead and go in between the upside down stairs, which are going to be on both sides here. There's also going to be a row of 3 of polished andesite, quartz full blocks across the middle. And in between these quartz top slabs as well, we're going to go ahead and place down basically 3 rows of 3 here of quartz full blocks in the middle space like that to fill that space in. Once that's done, on both sides of this quartz upside down stair here, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair like this. And it should connect up with the iron trapdoor. It's going to be the same thing there on both sides. And a quartz full block obviously in between the quartz stairs like that. Coming off this quartz full block in the middle, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair, followed by, facing that direction, followed by a quartz top slab on both sides of the stair. We then want to place down a black coal block coming off this upside down stair right here, followed by a lever coming off the back of this block of coal, and this is going to be obviously for the rear landing wheel. On the side here, the block of coal, we're going to place down a quartz top slab, and also on the side of the lever here, and then our quartz top slab back like that. Once that's finished, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of iron trapdoors to the side, so 1, 2, and 3, going back from this quartz top slab on the side here. In the middle, in between these iron trapdoors, which are going to be on both sides here, we're going to place down a row of 3 of quartz top slabs in between those iron trapdoors. Continuing toward the back, we're going to place down 1 more quartz top slab that sticks out past this row of 3. And then we're going to place down a row of 4 of iron trapdoors going back from this quartz top side that sticks out like this. So you get something that kind of looks like that for the back there. And here's kind of an overall kind of view so far of what we have. Basically just working on the fuselage mostly for that. Now, once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and start to kind of get into the wings section. So for the wings, we need to go ahead and obviously go out to where we're going to go ahead and start these. So go into our quartz full blocks, the one that's up here in the front and after this corner stair. We're going to go ahead and go to the 5th quartz full block back. It's right here in this section here. So we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to get to this section here. We're going to place down just a placeholder block to kind of mark our spot, and we can go and get started. Now, coming off the side of this 5th quartz block, we're going to place down a quartz top slab like so. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down a quartz upside down stair. Behind the upside down quartz stair, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 quartz full blocks that go back like so. Once that's done, we're then going to go ahead and place down a quartz stair facing this direction like so, upside down, followed by an additional stair that comes off the stair, turning this stair into a corner stair, and then we have a regular upside down stair like so. And after that upside down stair, we're going to place down a row of 1 and 2 quartz top slabs, and then a iron trapdoor like so. Now, just, quick little side note, I may have to look a few times over here just to make sure I'm doing this right on both sides, so I do apologize if I'm taking frequent looks back and forth, just because I want to make sure I get it correct, so I do apologize for it. But let's go ahead and continue on. So, starting off on the front here again, we have this quartz top slab. We're going to go and place down an iron trapdoor that comes off the side of that quartz top slab. We then want to go ahead and go back from the iron trapdoor, and we're going to go ahead and place down a quartz corner stair facing that direction like so. Coming off the back of the corner stair, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves quartz full blocks. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quartz full blocks back. Coming off this quartz corner stair, we're going to place down another upside down stair, actually like this. So it's going to be a corner stair like this, coming off this corner stair like so. And then we just want to place down a row of what is going to be just 1 quartz top slab, and then we're going to place down just 1 iron trapdoor that goes back like so on the top of the block like so. Going ahead and continuing on, coming off this iron trapdoor here, we're going to go and place down an iron trapdoor coming off this one right here off to the side like so. After that's all complete, we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some quartz top slabs. We're going to be going ahead and using these a lot for this. So we're going to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 quartz top slabs that go back like that. Going ahead and taking a look back over here on this side just to double check. We then will place down a row of 3 of quartz full blocks. So we have a row of 1, 2, and 3 of quartz full blocks that go back like this, followed by a row of 1, 2, and 3 quartz top slabs, and then an iron trapdoor on the end. A row of 2 of quartz top slabs, and then 2 iron trapdoors in the end. So it should end up in line with this row right here and the iron trapdoor and where that ends, just like that. Alright guys, so continuing on, we're going to go ahead and go to this iron trapdoor up here. We're going to place down another iron trapdoor that goes back, followed by 1, 2, and 3 quartz top slabs, a quartz upside down stair, and then 1, 2, and 3 quartz top slabs that goes back, followed by 1 and 2 iron trapdoors back like so. After we have that done, we're going to go and dive into a bit of the engine here, as you can see. So we're going to be going and kind of working on this section a bit. So that's where we're going to be focusing in on this part right here. So to get started here, we're going to go and place down a quartz upside down stair. That's coming off this iron trapdoor, kind of like that, at an angle, like so. Behind this quartz upside down stair, we're going to place down a quartz full block and another quartz upside down stair after it. So that's going to kind of do it here for the connecting to these iron trapdoors, and we're going to go and build the engine going forward. So for the engine going forward here, we want to go ahead and start off by grabbing ourselves a quartz full block. We're going to place it down on top of this narrow brick upside down stair there in the middle, followed by a upside down quartz corner stair on both sides. So just like this, both sides. After that corner stair, we're going to place down a quartz full block in the middle here, followed by a quartz upside down stair on both sides like this. And coming off this upside down stair, we're going to be placing down a wooden sign on the fronts of these 2 stairs on both sides, just like that. Once that's all complete there, we're then going to go ahead and place down a quartz top slab, or half slab, sorry, coming off this quartz full block here in the middle, and again a quartz upside down stair on both sides of that half slab like that. And that's going to kind of do it there for the front of the engine working forward. We're then going to go ahead and work on the engine going back. So we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair, again, both sides coming off the ones from the previous section right here, followed by another quartz full block in the middle. When we get to this section, it's a bit different. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves cobblestone walls. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 cobblestone walls going back along the center, followed by an acacia wood plank and also a wither skeleton skull. On the bottom of this acacia wood plank, we're also going to place down a lever and flick it facing backwards like so. We then want to go ahead and go to the sides of these the first two. So we're actually going to go ahead and shorten this. So it's actually 2 cobblestone walls. So my apologies on that. We're going to shorten it a bit here. So we're going to place down 2 cobblestone walls and a acacia wood plank, and then the wither skeleton skull like this. And again, the lever on the bottom here. So just go ahead and move it forward 1. I do apologize for that. But we want to go ahead and go to the 2 cobblestone walls here. And we're actually going to go and place down 2 quartz upside down stairs along the sides of those 2 cobblestone walls. We then want to place down a quartz top slab on both sides of this acacia wood plank, and also a quartz top slab on both sides of the wither skeleton skull. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to take our quartz slabs again. We're going to place down a row of 3 of quartz slabs across like this, followed by a second row of 3 after that, like that. So it should be even with these quartz top slabs here, and we're going to have an empty space right here with no iron trap doors in that section. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and continue off our wings. So we want to go ahead, and this time we're going to go ahead and go to this section here. So the quartz full block, quartz upside down stairs, basically this upside down stair right here before the cobblestone walls. We're going to place down an iron trap door that comes off the side of it, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 quartz top slabs that go back just like that. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves iron trap doors again. We're going to place down an iron trap door coming off this quartz slab right here, iron trap door coming off of it, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 quartz full blocks going back, and then again an iron trap door like that on the end. Once that's all done there, we're going to go and grab an iron trap door again. We're going to place down 1 up here coming off this quartz top slab there, followed by 1 and 2 quartz top slabs back, and then 1 and 2 iron trap doors going back from those 2 quartz top slabs. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and grab our iron trap doors, place down a row of 5, so coming off these iron trap doors and also the 2 quartz top slabs, we're going to place down a row of 5 of iron trap doors going across. We then want to go ahead and go to the center 3 iron trap doors, place down a row of 3 of iron trap doors coming off of it like that. When we get to this section here, we're going to go ahead and place down another row of 3 of iron trap doors like this, coming off that row of 3 from the previous row there. Coming off this iron trap door up here in the front, we're going to place down a quartz top slab and then an iron trap door after it. Once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and start to dive into the second engine over here to the side. So for the second engine, it's a bit different. We're going to go ahead and start off by grabbing ourselves some quartz top slabs. We want to go ahead and go from this iron trap door right here. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 quartz top slabs going toward the front there. So again, that's 3 quartz top slabs. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and go to the other side and do the same thing. So 3 back, kind of at an angle from this quartz top slab here. We want to go and go to the middle quartz top slabs here. We're going to place down an acacia wood plank in the middle, followed by a lever on the bottom facing toward the rear of the aircraft. And we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a wither skeleton skull and place down a wither skeleton skull coming off this acacia wood plank. Coming off the back of the acacia wood plank, like we did for this engine here, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 cobblestone walls this time. And we're also going to take quartz stairs and place down 1 and 2 quartz upside down stairs along these 2 cobblestone walls on the end here. We then want to place down a sign on both sides of this last quartz upside down stair, so the one that's on top of these iron trap doors. And if the wing and everything is correct, it should line up with these 2 iron trap doors we did from the previous layer. Once that's all done there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a quartz slab, place it down, come off this cobblestone wall, and we're actually going to switch this cobblestone wall over to a quartz full block. So let's just go ahead and switch that over on both sides there to a quartz full block. It will flow a little bit better with the aircraft, so it's going to just fix that. And then we're going to place down an upside down quartz stair, coming off on both sides there like that for the front there, and kind of like we did on the other side there. Once we have that done, we should have something that looks just like this from up above here for the B-17. You can see the shape of it starting to take place. We have the kind of like the bottom kind of configuration going on with it, and you can see the engines and tail and all that stuff start to come together. Anyways, that right there is going to do it with layer 4. Like I said, it's a long layer. The next few layers are definitely going to be pretty much as long as that or longer, so just be aware. But anyways, let's go and move on to our next layer, layer 5. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we're going ahead and moving on to layer 5. So for layer 5, to go ahead and get started, we're going to go and obviously go up here to the front again. We're going to place down a light gray stained glass block. That's going to be on top of this light gray stained glass pane, followed by another light gray stained glass pane coming off that light gray stained glass full block. Going back from this light gray stained glass full block, we're going to place down a row of 3 light gray stained glass full blocks, so basically on top of the ones from the previous layer, and that's going to kind of do it there for the front, like that. We then want to go ahead and go to the sides of the first light gray stained glass full block. Both sides, we're going to go ahead and, actually my bad, we're actually going to go ahead and go to the second light gray stained glass block and place down a light gray stained glass block on both sides. Coming off the light gray stained glass block toward the front, on either side of this first light gray stained glass block, we're going to go and place down a zombie head on both sides. We're then going to go ahead and grab ourselves a side, and on the side of this light gray stainless block, we're going to place down a side on the side. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves dark oak wood stairs. We're going to place down basically 2 upside down dark oak wood stairs like that, so they're a little offset from the quartz stairs, so we get something that kind of looks like this. Once that's done there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves green stained clay. We're going to place down 1 and 2 green stained clay blocks back from these 2 upside down dark oak wood stairs. And we also want to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 mossy cobblestone walls going off these 2 green stained clay blocks. A little quick side note is that over here on the left side, you're going to place down a zombie head come off this mossy cobblestone wall here, and an end rod coming off of it facing toward the front. This is only on the left side of the aircraft, not on the right side, so just a quick little note there. If you want to go ahead and build this side real quickly and add this on so you don't forget it, but just make sure that you're aware that this is only on the left side. You could put it on the right side if you want to, but maintaining accuracy, that's how it is. Going back from the mossy cobblestone wall here, we're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 green stained clay blocks back, and this is the same thing on both sides here. However, when we get to this point here, it's a little bit different. So over here on the left side, over here, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 3 green stained clay, a stone bun on these 2, the blocks on both sides here. This is over on the left side, so after 18 blocks on the left side, you're going to go and place down 3 blue wool blocks. Over here on the right side, we're going to place down a row of 3 green stained clay. Then over here on this side, we're going to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay going back. Over here on this side, we're going to place down a row of 3 of blue wool. So that you can see that the little, kind of like the symbol we have on the side of the aircraft there, it's offset on both sides, so it's not the same. And then we're just going to go and do the same thing with our stone buttons. So you can see here it's located on this side, one a little bit above here and right here. So again, this is 18 blocks on the left side back, and then this is 21 before you get to the 3 blue wool blocks. So over here on this side, we're going to have 3 green stained clay blocks going back. However, over here on this side, we're just going to have 1 green stained clay block going back like that. Pretty simple. Here's a little bit of you can pause here if you need to, just to kind of double check and make sure you got that right, but overall that's how it's supposed to go. Once that's done, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves mossy cobblestone walls. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 mossy cobblestone walls going back. We're then going to go ahead and grab ourselves green stained clay and place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 of green stained clay on the inside of the aircraft behind the mossy cobblestone walls. Coming off the mossy cobblestone walls, we're going to place down 1 and 2 cobblestone walls back. We're then going to place down a row of 3, or 2 rows of 3 here, of quartz blocks in between the cobblestone walls, just like that, to fill that space in. We're going to go and place down a third row of 3 going forward. So this time it's not going to be next to the cobblestone walls. It's going to kind of be on its own, and it's going to be on top of the quartz top slab iron trapdoors right here. So third row of 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 rows of 3 here of quartz full blocks here filling the space. So you have a 7 counted by 3 rectangle here. After that, we should have 3 quartz full blocks that stick out, or you have 3 iron trapdoors that stick out the middle here. We're going to place down a row of 3 of quartz full blocks on those 3 iron trapdoors, and then a upside down stone brick stair on the end here, just like this. After those, should look something like that on the back. We then want to go and go to the sides here of this first quartz block. We're going to place down a quartz upside down stair like this on both sides, followed by an additional quartz stair coming off of it upside down, so you turn this stair into a corner stair, and then come off this normal stair right here. We're going to place down another quartz upside down stair. This one's going to be a corner stair like that on the back here, and you get something that looks like this from looking at it from below. Once you guys have that done, that's going to do it for the fuselage for this layer. Let's go ahead and move on to the wings. So as I mentioned, the wings are obviously the biggest nightmare of this aircraft altogether. We do have a lot going on with the wings and a lot of stuff we need to put in. So let's go ahead and get started. To go ahead and begin, we're going to go ahead and go to the front up here. We're going to go and place down a green stained clay block on top of this quartz top slab right there. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a mossy cobblestone wall and place down a mossy cobblestone wall coming off that green stained clay block. Going back from this green stained clay block, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 more green stained clay blocks back, so you should have 2 quartz top slabs left over right here. We're going to place down a dark oak wood stair facing this direction, followed by a stair after it, so this turns into a corner stair, and then we're going to place down a dark oak wood half slab on top of that iron trapdoor like that. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and go out to the side here. So we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some dark oak wood stairs. We're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood upside down stair coming off this green stained clay block on top of the iron trapdoor. Going back from this dark oak wood stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 green stained clay blocks back, followed by a dark oak wood stair, and then a dark oak wood half slab that's going to end on this iron trapdoor right there. Once that's all done, we're going to go ahead and continue on. So come off this dark oak wood stair up here in the front, we're going to place down another dark oak wood stair out to the side, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 green stained clay blocks back. To go ahead and show the flaps, we're going to go ahead and take some spruce wood planks, or slabs I should say, and we're going to place down 2 spruce wood slabs on top of those 2 iron trap doors. Continuing on, we're going to take our green stained clay. We're going to go ahead and basically place down another row of green stained clay along the side here. So come off this dark oak wood stair, we're going to place down a green stained clay block, go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 back, followed by 1 and 2 spruce wood slabs, again going back like so. Alright guys, so moving on to our next section, we're going to go ahead and kind of work on the first kind of engine right here on the inside here. So to go ahead and get started with this, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves green stained clay. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 across. So you have a nice row of 3 across from this green stained clay block right there. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down a total of 1 and 2 green stained clay blocks along the sides here. Same thing over here, 1 and 2, just like that along the sides like that. We want to go ahead and grab ourselves a zombie head, and on the kind of like the last green stained clay block here, so right above the stair that has a sign on the side of it, we're going to go ahead and place down a zombie head on both sides of those green stained clay blocks. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a wooden trapdoor. We're going to place down a wooden trapdoor on this quartz upside stair. Same thing over here. Flip back like this with a sign on this, basically the side here or the back of the wooden trapdoor, like that for the sides there. We then want to place down a green stained clay block in the middle section here, and we're also going to go ahead and place down a black wool block in that middle space like that to go ahead and kind of, black it off, so a little bit of darkness to the engine there on the inside. And then we just want to place down 2 cobblestone walls coming off the black wool block, followed by a wither skeleton skull on the cobblestone wall on the end there. So that's going to kind of do it there for the front of the engine, and we can go and work back from this. So from this green stained clay block right here, we're going to go ahead and place down 1 more green stained clay block back in the middle, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz full blocks, and then 1 and 2 green stained clay blocks. So the goal is to kind of fill in the space underneath here that might be left open with the cobblestone walls and all that stuff. So that's why we have that row of quartz full blocks there. We then want to go ahead and go to the row to the side here. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 green stained clay blocks, so we're in line with this row here. And same thing over here, 7 green stained clay blocks back, so you're in line with this row right here. And then coming off of all 3 of these rows here, we're going to go and place down 2 spruce wood slabs, going off toward the rear like so. Now, once that's done there, we're going to go ahead and go to the side of this engine over here, and we have a little bit of something different. So coming off the green stained clay block here to the side, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a nether brick slab. We're going to place down a nether brick slab coming off this green stained clay block, followed by a acacia wood slab after it. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves green stained clay. We're going to go ahead and place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 green stained clay blocks back. We're also going to grab ourselves a spruce wood stair, place down a spruce wood stair like this facing this direction, fits back out toward the wing, and a spruce wood slab after that spruce wood stair. Once that's done there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a quartz slab here. We're going to go and place down a quartz slab on this, come off this green stained clay block here. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves quartz full blocks, and going back from the quartz slab, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz full blocks back, followed by 2 green stained clay blocks. A spruce wood stair come off the green stained clay block, so we turn the spruce wood stair from the previous row there into a corner stair, and then a spruce wood slab come off that spruce wood stair. Again, going ahead and going to the front here, we're going to place down a quartz full block, come off this quartz slab, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 quartz full blocks back. We're then going to place down a green stained clay block, a spruce wood stair, like we've been doing, and a spruce wood slab coming off the stair. Going ahead and continuing on, we then want to go ahead and place down a, we're going to go ahead and make a quick adjustment. So these, this full block right here, we're actually going to switch out to a quartz upside down stair. So my apologies, just going to make that quick adjustment. Coming off the quartz upside down stair, we're going to place down a quartz top slab. After that quartz top slab there, we're going to go and take our quartz full blocks, place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 quartz full blocks back, followed by a spruce wood stair and a spruce wood slab like we've been working on. Once that's all done, we're going to go ahead and go to the first quartz full block up here in the front. We're going to place down a quartz top slab, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 quartz full blocks back, a spruce wood stair, and a spruce wood slab. So again, kind of a lot of repeating here, and just simple changes in between the layers. So when we get to this point here, we do have the kind of the engine itself that we're going to work on. So to get started here, we're going to kind of copy what we did over for this one quite a bit. So we're going to start off by going to this quartz full block right here. We're going to place down a black wool block on top of it. We then want to place down a green stank clay block on both sides of the black wool, followed by a zombie head coming off the side of that green stank clay block. With that all finished, we're going to go ahead and continue on by going ahead and grabbing ourselves a wooden trapdoor. We're going to place down a wooden trapdoor on the quartz upside down stairs like that on both sides. On the back, or on the side here, these wooden trapdoors, we're going to place down a sign on both sides, coming off the wooden trapdoors like so. In the middle, we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves cobblestone walls, come out the black wool block, 1 and 2 cobblestone walls going toward the front, and a wither skeleton skull coming off of that. So basically what we did for the previous engine. For this, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves green stained clay, and along the side here, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 green stained clay blocks back. We're going to go and take our quartz blocks, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 quartz blocks back, a spruce wood stair, and a spruce wood slab after that. We then want to go ahead and go to the middle section here. So after the black wool, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 quartz full blocks back, spruce wood stair, spruce wood slab like that. For our next row out to the side, it's a little bit different. So going back from this green stank clay block here, we're going to go and place down 1 and 2 green stank clay blocks back. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 quartz full blocks back, followed by a spruce wood top slab this time next to this spruce wood stair. Once that's all finished there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves our iron trapdoors, and we have basically 3 repeating rows here. So we're going to go ahead and go to this first quartz full block here. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 iron trapdoors out to the side. After these rows of 3 of iron trapdoors, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves quartz slabs, and we're going to place down a row of 5 of quartz slabs, top slabs I should say, going back from the iron trapdoors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're just going to place down 1, 2, and 3 spruce wood slabs across the back here, like that. Once that's all done, we're going to go and do something kind of similar for this row. We're going to place down another iron trapdoor, come off this right here, followed by 1 iron trapdoor back. This time 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz top slabs going back. So a little bit different there. For our next row out to the side, we're going to go ahead and have an indent. So we're going to go ahead and go to the second iron trapdoor back, place down an iron trapdoor coming off of it, followed by one more iron trapdoor back, 2 quartz top slabs, and an iron trapdoor like that after that. With that done there, we're going to go ahead and grab our iron trapdoors, place down a row of 5 across, or my bad, it's going to be a row of 4 of iron trapdoors. So we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, and 4, like this on the side here. After that, we're going to go and place down a row of 3, so an indent from the front here, going to the second iron trapdoor, 1, 2, and 3 iron trapdoors, and then coming off the 2 iron trapdoors right here, we're going to place down 1 and 2, just like that from the edge of the wing, so we get something that kind of looks like this. And we can look over here, see the same thing on this side as well. And overall, you can kind of see we should have something that looks like this. And let me go ahead and adjust this real quick to fix that so it looks right. And from above, you can see we have something that looks like this. You have the wings starting to take shape, and you also have the fuselage as well, and some little detailing as well here and there, taking shape as well. And other than that, we're pretty much good to go. Make sure, again, you refer back to the zombie head and end rod over here on the left side of the fuselage, and the difference in the position of the kind of the Air Corps kind of star, Air Force star, just like that. So once you guys have that all complete, that is going to do it for layer 5. With that, let's go and move on to our next layer, layer 6. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 6. So for layer 6, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a light gray stained glass block on top of this light gray stained glass pane up here in the front. We're also going to go ahead and place down a sign that's coming off the front of the pane like so. We want to go ahead and place down a row of what is going to be 4 more light gray stained glass blocks after it. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 back, kind of on top of the previous ones going back like that. We're going to go ahead and place down a glass pane coming off the second light gray stained glass block back, and then after that light gray stained glass pane, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass full block. Coming off the pane on both sides, we're going to place down a zombie head just like that. Going to continue on, we're going to place down a green stained clay block. That's going to go back like this. It's going to be after this green stained clay, or the side of the light gray stained glass block right here. We're going to place down a dark oak wood stair that comes off this green stained clay block out to the side with a zombie head on the side of the stair here. A sign on the front of the stair, and toward the side of the stair that's facing toward the front, we're going to place down 1 and 2. end rods like this for the side machine guns here. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves light gray stained glass, place down a light gray stained glass block after the green stained clay block, followed by a green stained clay block after that. We're then going to go ahead and place down a light gray stained glass block after this green stained clay block. Once we have that done, we're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall, come off this green stained clay block, followed by a light gray stained glass pane, come off this light gray stained glass full block, and after the pane, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass full block, like so. Once that's done, we're going to take green stained clay, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So kind of like what we did before, over here on the left side, on top of the blue wall here, you're going to place down a blue wall block on top of, that's going to basically be on top of the one right here. So you're going to place down a blue wool block and a stone button on the side, a white wool block in the middle, and a blue wool block, stone button on the side, like this over here on the left side. Now over here on the right side, it's a little bit different. We're going to place down a green stained clay block that goes back, and we're going to go and skip this space right here, where they're going to go and place down our blue wool block, our white wool block, and our blue wool block like this. And stone buttons come off those two wool blocks. Over here on this side, we're going to have this space left open, and we're going to place down a green stained clay block and be in row with this. So real quickly, if you guys do want to go ahead and put the machine guns on, it's pretty simple to do. So actually kind of physically have the machine guns kind of showing that they're sticking out the side of the aircraft. Very simple design here. You have plenty of space too to put a little bit of an interior in if you guys want to. So basically what I did for this is I went ahead and placed down our machine gun right here, and we're going to go and place down one over here on this side. So we're going to place down a nether brick, upside down stair on top of this green stained clay block. Behind this stair, we're going to place down a dark oak fence gate, which we're going to kind of open up like that to kind of support the anvil, which we're going to place on top of the fence gate, like this. We then want to go ahead and go to the side here of the nether brick stair, place down a zombie head, and we're just going to go ahead and grab ourselves some end rods and place down 2 end rods come off the nether brick stair. And then also on the back of the anvil, we can go ahead and place down a dark oak fence gate, like that, come off both anvils. Which once you do that on that side, obviously you're gonna have the anvil on both sides, dark oak fence gates, so you kind of get a proper looking kind of machine gun there mounted for the inside. So that's kind of like a little idea on how that's set up. So kind of mirroring or kind of flipping what we have on both sides there, so we get something that kind of looks like this. Anyways, after we have that done on both sides here, come out this green stained clay block over here, and come out the blue wool. We're gonna have 2 green stained clay blocks on both sides here. Once we get done with that, we're going to grab ourselves mossy cobblestone walls. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 mossy cobblestone walls. And we're going to take our green hardened stained clay, place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 green stained clay blocks next to those mossy cobblestone walls. After that, we're going to take our green stained clay. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 that go back from this previous row of 4. So in total, you have a row of 11 green stained clay blocks on the side here. We then want to go ahead and continue on by taking a dark oak wood stair to place down a dark oak wood stair like this. After this row of 11 of green stained clay, a dark oak wood corner stair, and then we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves an anvil, place down an anvil on top of this quartz upside down corner stair after the dark oak wood stair here, and then we're going to place down 2 end rods coming off the anvil. We're going to grab signs, place down a sign on the side of the anvil as well, and that's going to kind of be here for the back machine gun, and in the middle, after this stone brick stair, we can place down a row of 3 green stained clay, just to fill that space in and make it a little bit more solid. But you can see the start here for the back. So also a stone brick stair on top of the stone brick upside down stair, in case I kind of skipped over that. So just like that for the back there, and that's going to do it for that section there. Once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and go to the mossy cobblestone walls right here. We're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick upside down stair. So it's going to be a nether brick upside down stair that's going to be kind of coming off of it like so. And we're going to go ahead and kind of focus in on putting in our kind of our horizontal stabilizers here. So for this, to go ahead and get started, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair after the nether brick stair here. We're going to grab ourselves quartz full blocks, place down 1 and 2 quartz full blocks that goes back, followed by a third. So you have a row of 3 there. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some spruce wood stairs and spruce wood slabs. We're going to place down a spruce wood upside down stair and spruce wood top slab. Once we have that done, we want to go ahead and place down 2 quartz stairs coming off this quartz full block. So 1 and 2 quartz stairs out to the side. We're also going to go ahead and take our dark oak wood, nether brick slabs, and we're going to place down 1 and 2 nether brick slabs coming off the front there of those 2 quartz stairs. Behind these stairs here, we're going to place down, again, basically 1 and 2 quartz full blocks going back from each one of these stairs. Again, on the back here, 2 spruce wood ups and down stairs, and then a basically 2 spruce wood top slabs. Once that's done, again, going out to the side here, we're going to go and place down a quartz stair. It's going to be coming off this stair right here at an angle, so it's going to be a corner stair like this, narrow brick slab, top slab coming off the front, 2 quartz full blocks back, and then we're going to place down a spruce wood upside down stair and spruce wood top slab. Once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and place down a quartz slab, the quartz top slab coming off the corner stair here, followed by a nether brick top slab coming off this quartz slab right there. After that's done, going back from the quartz top slab, we're going to place down 2 quartz full blocks, followed by 1 and 2 spruce wood slabs going back. Again, going out to the side here, we're going to go and place down a kind of a quartz stair that's going to be coming off this quartz full block here, followed by a nether brick top slab coming off of it toward the front. We then want to go and go back from this upside down quartz stair. We're going to place down a quartz full block, and then again 2 spruce wood top slabs that go back from that. Again, going ahead and continuing on, we're going to place down a stair that comes off this stair this upside down stair here. So an upside down corner stair that we turn that into, and then we have a regular stair here. A nether brick slab coming off the front of the stair, going on the back of the stair, a quartz full block, and again 2 spruce wood top slabs going back. Once that's done there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves 2 quartz stairs here. We're going to place down a quartz upside down stair that's coming off this one right here, and then a quartz corner stair that comes off this corner stair like that, so we kind of wrap it around there. A nether brick top slab coming off this quartz upside down stair, and then 2 spruce wood slabs that go back like that. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and take a nether brick slab. We're going to place down one that comes off this one out to the side, followed by 1 and 2 quartz slabs back, followed by 2 spruce wood slabs back. Again, going out to the side here, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 of nether brick slabs coming off this quartz slab here, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz slabs, and then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a second row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 of spruce wood slabs like that coming out to the side there. And then lastly, we just want to take our quartz slabs, place down 1, 2 quartz slabs on the end there. So one come off that quartz top slab, and one come off this spruce wood top slab like that. And that's going to do it there for the horizontal stabilizers. Now for us, what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and move into the wings and start to get the wing shaping down and all that. So let's go ahead and now start working on the wings. Alright, so moving on to the wings, that's a whole different, challenge in itself, so let's go ahead and pop into it. Luckily, we're going to be basically building off a lot of what we created in the previous layer. We do have a little bit of stuff that we're going to kind of have on its own that's going to kind of expand off of what we built previously. But for the most part, we're going to be building a lot of this wing pretty much from where we started in the last part. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab that's going to be on top of this green stankway block here. We then want to place down a dark oak wood stair after the dark oak wood slab. The stair is actually going to, that's actually where we're going to have it facing that direction. After that stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 green stankway blocks back, followed by a dark oak wood stair like this on the side here, a dark oak wood corner stair coming off that stair, and a dark oak wood slab after that. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a green carpet and place down a green carpet on this green stankway block. After that's done, we're going to place down a green carpet on top of this dark oak wood upside down stair. We're going to place down a dark oak wood stair next to this stair that turns this stair into a corner stair. We have a regular dark oak wood stair, and going back from it, we're going to go ahead and take our green stankway, and we're going to place down a row of 1 and 2 green stankway blocks back. We're then going to place down a dark oak wood stair, dark oak wood slab, and then 2 green carpets going back like that. After that's done there, we want to go ahead and go back up to the front here. We're going to place down a green carpet on top of this dark oak wood upside down stair. We're going to place down a dark oak wood corner stair. Dark oak wood, no, my bad, actually just a dark oak wood slab. After that green carpet, we're then going to place down a row of 1 and 2 green stankway blocks back, a dark oak wood stair, dark oak wood slab, and then 2 green carpets back, like that for that. For our next row out to the side, we're going to grab ourselves a stone button. We're going to place down a stone button on this green stankway block. We're then going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood slab after the stone button, followed by a row of 1 and 2 green stankway blocks, dark oak wood stair, and a dark oak wood slab come off the stair, followed by 1 and 2 green carpets like that. Once we get that done, we're going to kind of focus in on the engine section now. So going ahead and starting off with the wooden trapdoor up here in the front, we're going to place down a wooden trapdoor, a dark oak wood stair on top of the wooden trapdoor, followed by a dark oak with top slab behind the stair, and a dark oak with stair on top of this wooden trapdoor for kind of the front section there. After we have that done, we're going to place down a green stinkway block in the middle, going back from the dark oak with top slab, followed by a dark oak with stair again on both sides. And on the side of the stairs here, or the front, I should say, of the stair, we're going to go and place down a sign like that on both sides. Once we have that done, going down the center row here, we're going to take green stained clay, and we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to go ahead and go back 6 blocks back. So we have a total of 7 green stained clay blocks going in the center after the dark oak with top slab. On the inside section here, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 dark oak with stairs that go back, and we actually want to go and turn this first stair right here after the stair with the sign into a corner stair. So you have 2 regular stairs and a corner stair like that after this stair with the sign on it. After these stairs right here, we're going to take our green stained clay, place down 1 and 2 green stained clay blocks that go back. We're going to place down a dark oak wood corner stair, come off this dark oak wood stair here, followed by a dark oak wood half slab. That's going to be coming off that dark oak wood stair there, and then 2 green carpets going toward the back. In the midsection here, we're going to go and place down a dark oak wood stair that comes off this green stained clay block, a dark oak wood slab back, and a green carpet back like that. For this section over here, we're going to go and kind of do the same thing we did over here a little bit. So we have this dark oak wood stair. We're going to place down a dark oak wood corner stair like this and like that. So we have the dark oak wood corner stair, dark oak wood regular stair, and just like we did over on that side, we're going to go ahead and go 3 back. We're then going to place down 1 and 2 green stained clay blocks back, a dark oak wood stair that's going to be facing this direction for now, dark oak wood slab, and then 2 green carpets back like that. After that's done, that's kind of almost it for this engine right here. We do have a little bit of stuff we're going to be playing around with it in the next layer, but for the most part, this engine's pretty much done. So with that done, we're going to go ahead and continue on. So we're going to place down a green carpet that's going to be on top of this green stained clay block here. We're then going to place down a dark oak wood stair after it. After that dark oak wood stair, we want to go and place down a green stained clay block, followed by a dark oak wood stair after the green stained clay block, so we turn this stair into a corner stair. And then we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab going back from the stair, and then 1 and 2 green carpets back like so. After that's done, we're going to go and place down a dark oak wood slab that's going to be on top of this quartz slab, so dark oak wood slab on top. We then want to go ahead and place down a drawing a blank here. We're going to place down a dark oak wood corner stair after the dark oak wood stair. We're then going to place down 1 and 2 green stained clay blocks back, followed by a dark oak wood half slab, and then 1 and 2 green carpets going toward the back. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and kind of repeat the same thing, or kind of almost the same thing. This time, however, we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood slabs back, followed by 2 green stained clay blocks, a dark oak wood slab like this, and then 2 green carpets like so for the wings. Continuing on, we're going to place down a green carpet on this quartz top slab here. We're going to go and place down a dark oak wood slab after the green carpet. We then want to place down a row of 1 and 2 of green stained clay going back, followed by a row of 1 and 2 dark oak wood slabs and a green carpet on the end there, like so. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab that's going to be next to this one up here in the front, on top of this quartz top slab. Dark oak wood slab like this, 1 and 2 green stained clay, or my bad, it's actually, is it going to be, let me see, it's actually, my bad, it's going to be a dark oak wood slab, and then a dark oak wood stair, green stained clay block, and then after that, we're going to go and place down a dark oak wood stair on this side. And this dark oak wood stair is going to be a normal stair with a dark oak wood slab coming off the front of the stair and a green carpet like that after the dark oak wood slab. So just like that for that kind of shaping there for the wing. Alright, so go ahead and continue on. We're going to go ahead and get to the section now where we have this next engine. So we're going to go ahead and get to work on this. To get started, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair on top of these 2 wooden trapdoors. And the stairs are going to be kind of with their backs facing toward each other. In between the stairs, we're going to place down a dark oak wood top slab like that. Once that's all done, we're going to go ahead and go back from the top side. We're going to take our green hardened stained clay. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green stained clay blocks back, dark oak wood stair, and a dark oak wood slab like that. We're then going to place down a green carpet on this quartz top slab and kind of finish it off going toward the rear. Now for this intersection here, we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood stair. Coming off this stair right here, a sign on the front of the stair. We're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood corner stair. That's going to be coming off this stair right here, 1 stair after it, so you get a look that looks something like this. After this dark oak wood stair here, we're going to go ahead and go back 1 and 2 more. So you have 2 regular stairs, a corner stair here, corner stair, so something like that. And then we're going to take our green stankway. We're going back from the corner stair. We're going to place down a green stankway block, dark oak wood stair, dark oak wood slab, and a green carpet like that out to the side. Once we have that done, or basically after this dark oak wood stair here, we're going to place down another dark oak wood stair, sign coming off the side of it, again like we did over on the air side, a corner stair here, regular stair after it, so you get a corner stair that looks like this, dark oak wood stair, and then we want to go ahead and just place down one more dark oak wood stair after that. Once we have that done, we're going to take our green stank plate. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 blocks back, followed by a row of 1 and 2 of dark oak wood slabs that go back like so. Once that's done, come off this dark oak wood stair here. We're going to place down a dark oak wood slab, followed by 1, 2, and 3 green stank plate blocks back. We're then going to place down a dark oak wood stair facing this direction here, dark oak wood slab after that stair. Continuing on, we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab right here, come off this one right like that. We're going to place down 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3 green stank plate blocks back, dark oak wood stair like this, so we turn the stair right here into a corner stair. We're then going to place down a dark oak wood slab that goes back from the stair like this. For our next row out to the side, we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab up here in the front, followed by a dark oak wood stair facing this direction, 1 and 2 and 3 green stank plate blocks back, followed by a dark oak wood slab. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and go up here to the front again. We're going to place down a dark oak wood slab come off this one, followed by a dark oak wood stair like this. So you have this stair that turns into a corner stair, and then you have a regular stair like this. After this stair right here, you're going to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 quartz full blocks, followed by a green hardened stank plate block, and then we want to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood stair. It can be facing this direction, and coming off the stair, we're going to place down a spruce wood slab. For our next row, going out to the side here, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves some nether brick stairs. So we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a nether brick stair. We're going to place down a nether brick corner stair coming off this dark oak wood stair here. On the back of the stair here, we're going to place down 1 and 2 quartz full blocks, followed by a green stank plate block, a dark oak wood stair come off the green stank plate block, and then a spruce wood slab after, like that, continuing the shape of the wing out to the side. Once that's done, coming off the nether brick stair here, we're going to go ahead and place down a upside down nether brick stair coming off of it like this. We're going to go ahead and place down a row of 1 and 2 quartz full blocks back, followed by a green stank plate block, and actually a second one after that, and then a spruce wood slab on the end here. For our next row, continuing on, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a nether brick stair again, place down another upside down stair. We're going to place down 2 quartz full blocks that go back from that stair. We're then going to place down 1 and 2 green stank plate blocks, and this time we're going to place down a spruce wood stair that's going to be facing this direction like that. Once that's done there, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a nether brick corner stair. So coming off this one right here, nether brick corner stair, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz full blocks that go back like this, and then a spruce wood stair like that to turn this stair right here into a corner stair. After that's done there, for our next row over, we're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick top slab from off this nether brick stair here, a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz full blocks, and a what is going to be a spruce top slab on the end there like so. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and again place down a nether brick top slab up here in the front. We're going to place down a quartz top slab, and then we're going to place down 2 quartz full blocks, quartz top slab, and a spruce wood top slab on the end there. Again, continuing on, we're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick slab that's going to come off of this slab right here. We're then going to go ahead and grab ourselves quartz slabs, place down a row of 4 across, followed by a spruce wood top slab on the end there. When we get to this section here, we're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick slab coming off this quartz top slab here, followed by a second nether brick slab out to the side. We then want to go ahead and go back from each of these nether brick slabs. We're going to go ahead and go back 3 quartz top slabs, or basically 2 rows of 3 of quartz top slabs going back. And we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves some quartz slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2, coming off these 2 quartz top slabs right there. So 2 quartz top slabs out to the side. So you get something that kind of looks like this overall for it. And your wing is done. You can flip it over to the air side now. We will be adding on a little bit to it for our next layer, but we are pretty much close to finishing the wing, and those are the most time-consuming parts, and this is probably our most time-consuming layer, layer 6. So anyways, with that all done, we can now move on to our next layer, which is going to be layer 7. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 7. So for layer 7 to go ahead and get started here, we're going to go ahead and go up to the front. We're going to place down an air brick slab on the second light gray stained glass block back. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a zombie head, and on top of these two light gray stained glass panes on both sides, we're going to place down a zombie head on both sides. Going back from the air brick slab here in the middle, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass block, followed by a green stained clay block, another light gray stained glass block, and then 3 green stained clay blocks back after that. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a dark oak wood slab, place it down on both sides of this first light gray stained glass block, followed by a dark oak wood stair, like this on both sides of this green stained clay block, and then a dark oak wood corner stair coming off this dark oak wood stair. On the back of this dark oak wood corner stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 green stained clay blocks back. We then want to grab ourselves some mossy cobblestone walls, and on these 3 green stained clay blocks, we're going to place down 3 mossy cobblestone walls along the side. We also want to grab ourselves a green carpet, and on top of this dark oak wood stair here, we're going to place down a green carpet like so. After that's done, going back from this mossy cobblestone wall, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 green stained clay blocks back. We're then going to place down a light gray stained glass block. Same thing on both sides here. We then want to place down one green stained clay block after this light gray stained glass block. And over here on the left side, we're going to place down a zombie head coming off that block. But this is only on the left side. On the right side, you're not going to place down a zombie head coming off of it. So just leave it like so. After that, we're going to go back 1 and 2 green stained clay blocks. So when we get to this section here, obviously whatever side you're working on over here on the left side, you're going to have a row of 3 of blue wool across, followed by a stone button coming off the center blue wool block. Over here on the right side, it's going to be a bit different. We're going to place down a green stained clay block, followed by 1 and 2 dark oak wood slabs across. Also, again, for the machine gun, to kind of add a little bit more, actual look to it, to kind of show the machine gun, the bullet clip, we can go ahead and, or the bullet belt, we can have like 2 iron bars along the side here, and it just adds a little bit of, extra, I guess like depth to the build when you're looking at it and all that stuff. Anyways, over here on the left side, we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood top slabs like this over this empty space, and then over here on this side, like we did on the air side, 3 blue wool blocks across, a stone button on the center blue wool block, and then we actually have to do something a little bit different here. So for this side, since we have some stairs and stuff like that we start to get into, we actually have to use some Propeller blocks. So we're going to place down a Propeller stair on top of this white wool block, and then a Propeller stair coming off this stair, so we can turn it into a corner stair. It's the best we can do with, unfortunately, how it looks. It's not the greatest, but to keep the shape of the aircraft and everything, we have to do that. And then over here on this side, after the dark oak wood top slab here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair. Behind the stair, we're going to place down a row of 3 green stained clay, so it's going to go across, connect up to the Propeller stair. Once we have that done on both sides, we're now going to be doing the same thing. So a dark oak wood corner stair both sides, row 3 green stained clay in between those corner stairs, a dark oak wood slab on both sides, again a row of 3 green stained clay in between those slabs. We then want to place down a zombie head on the mossy cobblestone wall on both sides, row of 3 green stained clay in between. When we get to this section here, we're going to place down a zombie head at a slight angle on top of this mossy cobblestone wall. So not really a 45, but kind of like a slight, kind of like 30-degree angle. Let me see if I can get it. So something kind of like that, and you just want it to be the same on both sides there. Once we have that done, we're going to take our green stained clay blocks, go to the center. Green stained clay block here, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 green stained clay blocks going back. We're then going to place down a row of 3 of light gray stained glass full blocks and a dark oak wood slab here on the end for the kind of tail gunner in the window and all that stuff back there. Now, building off to the sides here, we're also going to go ahead and take our dark oak wood stairs on both sides of this green stained clay block. We're going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this. Come off the stair, we're going to place down 1 and 2 stairs. So we turn this stair into a corner stair, 2 regular stairs. After that stair, we're going to place down 1 and 2 dark oak wood slabs. We're going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this, followed by 2 stairs after it. So we turn this stair into a corner stair, 2 regular stairs. We're going to take our mossy cobblestone walls, place down 1, 2, and 3 mossy cobblestone walls along the side there like that. Once that's done for our horizontal stabilizers, on top of all the quartz top slabs, or all the quartz blocks here, we're just going to go and take green carpet and put it on top. Pretty simple overall. And that's going to do it back there for your horizontal stabilizers. Those are completely done. We're now going to go ahead and move on to our wings. So the wings are going to pretty much be really simple. Just adding some green carpet here and there and all that stuff. So to go ahead and get started here, we're going to go ahead and go to our engines. We're going to go to the first one. We're going to place down a green carpet on top of that dark oak wood top slab. We're going to place down a dark oak wood slab going back from the green carpet, followed by a wooden trapdoor on both sides of it. Going back from that slab, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 wooden trapdoors back, followed by 2 green carpets back. After that's done, going over to this engine, we're going to do kind of the relatively the same thing. So a green carpet on top of this top slab, a dark liquid slab in the middle here, wooden trapdoor both sides, and then going back from the dark liquid slab, 1, 2, 3, and 4 wooden trapdoors, and then a green carpet after that wooden trapdoor like that. After that is all done there, we can go ahead and basically continue on by taking green carpet, and we're going to go ahead and go to this section here. For this section here, we're going to go and place down a green carpet that's going to be on top of this, or actually, my bad, on top of this green snakeway block here, and then it's going to kind of go back, or go over an angle like this. And for the right side wing, we're just going to go and completely fill this in. So it's just going to be completely green carpet all in here, just like this, to cover up the wingtip, all the ports and all that stuff, just to go and completely cover it up like so. Now, once we have that all done, over here on the left side, you can do the same thing, but you can choose to also put the kind of like the Army or the Air Force symbol on. So for this, very simply, we're going to go ahead and go to these 2 green snakeway blocks here, basically 2 white carpets, an air row, 2 of white carpets, a row, 2 of blue carpets, blue carpet, 2 white carpets, blue carpet, 2 white carpets, blue carpet, that thing, and just copy the same thing we did over there. So 2 blue carpets, 2 white carpets, and 2 white carpets. You can see here it's kind of in line with this row of 2 that kind of sticks out on the wing here, and there's a space of 4 from this symbol to the side there, like that. So something like that, and it's only on the left side wing. Of course, you can add to both if you want to, but again, keeping that accuracy, it's only on the left side wing. Anyways, once you guys have that done, that's going to do it for layer 7, and with that we can move on to our next layer, layer 8. Alright guys, so moving on to our next layer, we have layer 8. For layer 8, we're going to go ahead and start off by going to the front here. We're going to place down a dark oak fence post on top of this light gray stained glass block right here. After the dark oak fence post, we're going to go ahead and focus on the center line, and we're going to work on our way out to the side. So we're going to do the center line first, in case you guys are wondering. We're going to go and place down a dark oak wood slab after the fence post, followed by a light gray stained glass block, dark oak wood fence post, green stained clay block, 3 light gray stained glass blocks. We're then going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 green stained clay blocks. We're then going to place down a light gray stained glass block. For this section here, we're going to need to place down an anvil, probably from like the floor below, and basically the level below, and then place down a anvil on top of it. This will be for that rear kind of machine gun you can see right there. So after the anvil, we're going to place down a green stained clay block, dark oak wood stair, followed by another dark oak wood stair facing that stair. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 green stained clay blocks going back from this dark oak wood stair. So it should be in line with this dark oak wood stair here that's on both sides there. We're then going to go ahead and grab ourselves some light gray stained glass. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2 light gray stained glass full blocks, and then a light gray stained glass pane on the very end there. We then want to take light gray stained glass panes, and we're going to place down 1 pane coming off this one right here, and then 1 and 2 along these 2 light gray stained glass blocks. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves mossy cobblestone walls. We're going to place down 1 and 2 mossy cobblestone walls back, a zombie head on both sides, and also a stone button on both sides after the zombie head. We're going to go ahead and go back up to our front and work our way back from the front here now. So we're going to go ahead and take our dark oak wood slabs, place down a dark oak wood slab on both sides of this light gray stained glass block, followed by a second dark oak wood slab back. We then want to go ahead and place down a light gray stained glass pane, followed by a row of 1, 2, and 3 light gray stained glass full blocks, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 green stained clay blocks back, a light gray stained glass full block, and then we're going to go ahead and place down a second light gray stained glass full block after that. We then want to place down a green stained clay block, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 dark oak wood slabs going back like so. We also want to go and take green carpet, and on top of the blue wool and the top slabs over here on the left side, we're going to place down green carpet on top, and over here on the right side, on top of the dark oak wood top slabs and the blue wool right here, we're going to go and place down green carpet on top of it as well. Going ahead and going to our next row going back up to the front here, coming off the glass pane here on both sides, we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab. We then want to grab ourselves glass panes and place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 back, We're then going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 green stinkway blocks back. A dark oak wood stair facing this direction, a dark oak wood stair like that. So we have a corner stair, regular stair, and then we just want to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood half slab coming off the stair, followed by 1 and 2 more. So you have a row of 3, just like that. After that's done right there, that's going to pretty much do it. Just double checking both sides here. I don't think there's any additional things we need to add there. We have our pretty much the main kind of fuselage being built up, and we're starting to get there in our aircraft. You can see it's definitely starting to look like a bomber, like a actual aircraft now, and we're getting closer and closer. So with that, that's it for layer 8. Let's move on to layer 9. Alright guys, so moving on to our next layer, we're going ahead and moving on to layer 9. So for layer 9, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a wooden trapdoor on top of this dark oak wood fence post up here in the front. We're then going to go and grab ourselves a zombie head, place down a zombie head coming off on both sides of the wooden trapdoor, followed by an end rod going back from the zombie heads. After that's done, on top of this light gray stained glass full block, after the green stained block here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green stained blocks back from dark oak wood stair, a light gray stained glass block, and then a dark oak wood stair after that. We're then going to place down a nether brick slab on top of the anvil, and going toward the rear, we're going to place down 2 end rods going back just like that. Once that's done, we're going to continue focusing on this section here, and we're going to go ahead and build out to the sides now. So on both sides of this dark oak wood stair, to place down a dark oak wood half slab on both sides. On both sides of this green stained clay block, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass block. Going back from light gray stained glass block, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 green stained clay blocks back, followed by a light gray stained glass block and a dark oak wood slab like that on both sides of this dark oak wood stair. After that's done, going back up here to the front, out to the sides now, we're going to go ahead and place down a zombie head at about a slight kind of like 30-degree angle on the side here on top of this glass pane. Just make sure it's the same angle on both sides there. And we then want to go ahead and turn a head that's kind of like straight. So we want this to be straight here, and same thing over here. Once that's done, we're going to place down 1 and 2. Just 1 dark oak wood slab. We're then going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this, followed by a regular stair afterwards. We turn this stair into a corner stair, and another corner stair come off that stair. After that corner stair there, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 dark oak wood slabs that go back like so. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and focus on the tail here. So for this, we're going to place down a dark oak wood fence post on top of the second green stained clay block back. We then want to place down 2 dark oak wood slabs after the fence post, a dark oak wood stair, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 green stained clay blocks back, followed by 2 spruce wood planks going back like so. After that's done, we do want to go ahead and add a little bit of detail. So for this, we're going to place down 2 signs on those 2 spruce wood planks. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves stone buttons. We're going to place down a stone button on this green stained clay block next to the spruce wood planks. And then we want to go ahead and go to this green stained clay block right above this stone button block from the previous layer, and place down their stone button that goes up like so. And once you guys have that all done right there, that is going to do it for layer number 9. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 10. Alright guys, so moving into layer 10. Now layer 10 we're going to go ahead and do completely on camera, but before we go right into it, we want to make one quick adjustment. So up here in the front, we're actually going to go ahead and make a quick adjustment up here. We're actually going to go ahead and take this section here, so the corner stairs and this regular stair there in the middle, and we're going to go ahead and move this one forward. So we're just going to go ahead and kind of move this forward one, and then delete this stair, replace that in dark oak wood slab. So you can see that it now starts on top of this light gray stained glass block right there up here in the front. And we want to go and do the same thing over here, just like this, and that's going to kind of do it for that. And that's the only adjustment we really need to make. Nothing major. So once we have that done, we're going to go and take our light gray stained glass blocks. We're going to go and place down a row 3 across the third row 3 that goes back on this top section here. We're then going to place down a light gray stained glass full block that goes basically 1 forward, 1 back in the middle block like this. On both sides here, in the spaces here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair, followed by 2 end rods coming off those dark oak wood stairs for the 50 caliber machine guns. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a green banner, and we are going to be going ahead and placing down a green banner on the side of this light gray stained glass full block. And in the corners on the back here, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass pane on both sides like that. Once that's all done there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some stone buttons and also some dark oak wood fences. We're going to place down a row of 3 of stone buttons across these green stained clay blocks, followed by a dark oak wood fence post that's going to be on top of this dark oak wood stair right here. After that's done, we're going to place down a second dark oak wood fence post on top of this one right here. We then want to go ahead and go back from this dark oak wood stair. We're going to go and place down a row of 1 and 2 dark oak wood slabs. So we're going to go and have a space of 2, and then 2 slabs, and then a stair. So we're going to go ahead and have a space of 2 green stained clay on the 3rd block back, dark oak wood slab on top, 1 dark oak wood slab back, dark oak wood stair, and then we're going to go into our green stained clay. So we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 green stained clay blocks back, followed by 1 and 2 spruce wood planks. Again, like we did before, on the sides of the spruce wood planks, we're going to go and place down signs. And we also want to go ahead and take our stone buttons and continue our rows up. So right here, stone buttons, right here, and same thing over here on this side, just like that. So continuing that row up. Anyways, that right there is going to do it for layer 10. With that, we're going to move on to our last final layers, which are going to involve quite a bit of layers. So we have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 to go ahead and put the back tail on and pretty much finish the main kind of portion of the build off. And we'll go back and do all the little things that we need to touch up on and add and all that stuff, continuing on after that. So with that, let's go and move on to our last final layers, layers 11 through 17. Alright guys, moving on to our last final set of layers, we have layers 11 through 17. For these layers, we're going to go and start off by going ahead and going up here to from the top gun. We're going to go and place down a nether brick slab on the center, light gray stained glass block. We're then going to take some wither skeleton skulls and place down wither skeleton skulls around on top of the light gray stained glass full blocks like that, just to kind of round it off a little bit and create our top turret. Once that's all finished there, we're going to be going ahead and slowly focusing on the wing for the rest of this part of the tutorial. So let's go ahead and get started. Now on this green snake way block right here, after the stair, we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab. We then want to take our green snake way blocks, go back 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 blocks back, followed by 1 and 2 spruce wood planks. Like we've been doing, we're going to go ahead and place down signs on both sides of the spruce wood planks, and we also want to place down stone buttons on these green snake way blocks like this, so continuing these straight rows that are going up like so. After that's done, for our next row going up, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some mossy cobblestone walls. We're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall on top of this green snakeway block. We're then going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4 green snakeway blocks back. Again, we're going to continue our rows of stone buttons going up on both sides. We're going to go ahead and grab our spruce wood planks, place down 2 spruce wood planks going back like this, with signs on the side of the planks. Both sides like that. Once that's all finished there, we want to go ahead and go up to our next row. So for our next row up, we're going to place down a green snakeway block right here. Again, stone button on both sides of it. If you guys are choosing to copy exactly my markings and stuff like that, which will be covering the banners and all that stuff shortly, but the markings I kind of did for that based off an actual B-17 markings that I was able to find on Google. We're going to be going ahead and copying that. If you want to do your own tail design, which there's no problem with doing that, you guys can obviously just do green all the way across, make it straight green, and then go back and add it yourself. But to copy my design, we're going to go and do a row of 3 of yellow wool across, stone buttons on the last 2 yellow wool blocks on both sides, 1 spruce wood plank back, and then a sign on both sides of the spruce wood plank. And then we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a cobblestone wall, and we're going to place down a cobblestone wall, come off that spruce wood plank like so. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and continue going up. So we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some mossy cobblestone walls, and we're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall on top of this green snakeway block here. We're going to go ahead and need to grab ourselves some white wool. We're going to place down a row of 3 of white wool, followed by a spruce wood plank, a sign on both sides of the spruce wood plank like so. We also want to place down a stone button on this white wool block on both sides like that. Going ahead and go to our next row up, we're going to place down another mossy cobblestone wall up in the front here, followed by a green snakeway block back, white wool block, green snakeway block, and another spruce wood plank after this on both sides of the spruce wood plank, a sign like so. We also want to place down a stone button on this green snakeway block on both sides like that. Going ahead and continuing on to our next layer up, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a dark oak wood stair. We're going to place down a dark oak wood stair on top of this green snakeway block, followed by 1 and 2 green snakeway blocks back from the stair, stone button on both sides of the second green snakeway block, and then we want to grab ourselves a spruce wood stair, and we're going to place down a spruce wood stair on top of the spruce wood plank. Lastly, for layer 17, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves dark oak wood slabs, place down 1 and 2 dark oak wood slabs on top of those green snakeway blocks there, and that's going to do it back for the vertical stabilizer. From that point on, we pretty much got the main body of the B-17 designed. Now we're just going to go ahead and move into little touch-ups, I guess, or just the little additions here and there, which are a little bit easier to add on their own instead of trying to work it in with the tutorial. So that's going to cover basically the banners, the cables here, and also the props. So let's go ahead and get started by moving into the cables and work our way from there. Alright, so moving into putting the cables on the back tail and fuselage. Now for the cables, they run down the center, but they also run to the left side a little bit. If you remember back when we did don't remember exactly what layer this was, but when we did this layer here, I told you that there's a zombie head only on the left side and on the right side. That's because the cables are meant to kind of connect up with this zombie head and everything like that. So that's kind of why we did that and everything like that. So let's go ahead and move into putting these cables in. It's going to be a little bit weird. You can see I already have the outline marked out with wool, so hopefully that kind of helps you visualize it a little bit better, but we're going to go ahead and work our iron bars in. So for this, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down an iron bar on top of this zombie head over here on the left side, followed by an additional iron bar that goes back, so we have a row of 2. We're then going to go ahead and go up and back, place down an iron bar like this. We then want to go ahead and go out to the side, kind of and back, so we have kind of like an angle here. We're going to go and place down another iron bar like this. Going up from this iron bar right here, we're going to go ahead and go up and go back. We're going to place down an iron bar like this, followed by a second one after that iron bar, so we have something that kind of looks like this so far. We're going to go ahead and go up and back again, place down another row of 2 of iron bars. We want to go ahead and go up and back again, another row of 2, so this time it's actually going to go ahead and go in as well, so we have it going in toward the middle here, and then goes up and back as well. From this right here, we're going to go ahead and go up and back from this iron bar right here, so another row of 2 up. We then want to go ahead and go up and back one iron bar, and then we're going to go ahead and go over at an angle like this to the side, place down an iron bar there in the middle. We're going to go and go from this iron bar, we're going to go up, and we're going to place down 2 iron bars back like that. So you can kind of see the row here we're doing, pretty simple kind of angling there. We then want to go ahead and go to these 2 dark oak fence posts we have right here. We're going to place down an iron bar on top of this fence post right here. We then want to place down a second iron bar going back from this iron bar right there. We're going to go ahead and go up and go back 2 iron bars like that. You'll start to see that they will start to connect a little bit here. We're going to go up again and this time go back 3 iron bars like this. And then we just want to place down 1 iron bar that's going to be coming off these 2 right here, kind of in the middle like that, that kind of connects them like so. And that's going to kind of do it there for the cables on the aircraft. Let's go ahead and move into putting the propellers on. Alright guys, so putting the propellers on are pretty simple. If you guys have done some of my other aircraft I've been doing recently, it's pretty much the same design, the tri-propeller design that most World War II aircraft were kind of running with. So basically what we do for this, it's pretty simple. You can choose whatever direction you want the props facing. You can see over here I have them kind of, them facing each other like this. You can obviously have them flipped, reversed, or whatever. I'm going to kind of copy exactly what I did for these ones, just to make sure my build's symmetrical on both sides, but you can obviously change the direction these propellers are facing if you guys want to, or do something entirely different. Who knows? That's why I kind of leave the propellers a little bit different, because some people like to do them differently than others. So to do mine, very simply, we're going to go ahead and go to this cobblestone wall right here for the engine. We're going to place down 1 and 2 nether brick slabs that are going toward the fuselage, followed by a sandstone slab. Of course, you can have these slabs reversed, so they're going out to this way. Whatever you choose to do, it's up to you. Anyways, going after this, we're going to go ahead and go from this cobblestone wall next to this dark oak wood stair. We're going to place down a nether brick stair. We're going to go ahead and place down a second nether brick stair going up from the stair at an angle, followed up by a sandstone slab like that on the end, kind of again going up at an angle. On the bottom of this cobblestone wall, we're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick stair like this, if it's back facing toward this direction here, so where the angle is right here with these stairs. We then want to go ahead and go to the bottom of this stair. We're going to place down a placeholder stair, and then place down a stair that's kind of coming off this one at an angle. And then we're just going to go ahead and place down a sandstone stair going down on the bottom of that stair like that. And it kind of creates a nice kind of, divided by 3 shaping. I think it's pretty much one of the best, the best way you're going to be able to get it at this scale. And then for the other engine over here, you can go ahead and either have it facing the same way, so we can just have it out to the side here as well like we did before, or like I did for mine over there, I went ahead and I had them facing each other. So we have our row that goes across here, and it's the same design, putting our stairs like that, up like so, and not like that. Then we can go on the bottom here, practically do the same thing. Propellers, and like that. And you can see I messed up here. It's supposed to be the other way around. You can see if you do it the wrong way, you can see how weird it looks. So just like this going down, and so you get something that looks pretty much just like that. And you can go ahead and take that same design for the props and flip it over to the air side, and once you do, you have both your props done and everything like that. The last part of the tutorial we'll be covering is the addition of banners. You can see here I use banners and all that stuff on this aircraft. So if you guys are interested in putting the banners on, you guys can obviously watch that. Also in the description, I will be linking 2 different videos that show you numbers and letters to making the banners. They're really nicely done and really easy to follow. So I'll be linking those in the description so you guys can make your own lettering and numbers and, you know, squadrons and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to be copying exactly what I did over here for this aircraft to kind of give you guys a general idea of placement of banners and all that stuff. So that's what we're going to be moving on next. But other than that, the aircraft is mainly done, and all that's left for us to do is just put the little banners on, which is just like a little detail and all that stuff. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to the banners. Alright guys, so moving on to the banners. As I mentioned, there's a link down in the description for 2 different videos that really do a good job at showing you guys how to make different letters and numbers on banners. Definitely a better job than I can do. This is where I got the banner designs from these guys. Because I'm terrible when it comes to designing stuff on banners. I have no clue what I'm doing. So those videos really helped me out, and you guys can obviously use them to make your own kind of insane, you know, squadrons and all that stuff as I mentioned. But anyways, to copy exactly what I did, just to give you a general idea of the banners and how they're made and everything like that, is pretty simple. So I chose some very simple letters, L, E, and A for this. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to need to obviously get a crafting table. We're going to go ahead and go into the crafting table. We're going to start off with making the letter E. So we're going to place down a green banner in here like so. We're going to go and place down a row of 3 of dandelion yellow across the top of the banner. We're going to go ahead and grab the banner. We're then going to place down a row of 3 across the middle row. Again, dandelion yellow across. And we're going to do the same thing on the bottom. Just like this. So you get something that looks like so. We will also need to go ahead and go into our inventory. I forgot to grab it, but we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some cactus green. And we then want to go ahead and place down a row of dandelion yellow across the left side like this, so you have an E like that. We're then going to go and take cactus green and place down a border all the way around the banner in the middle there, so you get something that looks like this, the letter E, and it's in a yellow design, and you can see it right there. Looks pretty nice. The next letter I did was green. We're going to use a green banner. We're going to place down a row of dandelion yellow down the left side, grab our banner, and we're going to place down a row of dandelion yellow across the bottom, so we get an L. We're then going to go and take some green, cactus green, wrap it all the way around like so, and we get an L, which looks something like this. And we're just going to take the L and put it right there next to it, and you can see we have an L that looks something like that. The next banner is A. So again, A is pretty simple. We're going to go and place down a white banner here in the middle, ink sacks down the left side like that. We're going to go and grab our banner. We're also going to place down a row of ink sacks along the left side, so we have something that looks like this. Then we're going to take some ink sacks, place down a row across the top, grab our banner. And we're also going to place down a row 3 of ink sacks across the middle row, so we get a nice letter A. Place the letter A back in the crafting table. Go ahead and take some bone meal, go all the way around it, and we have a letter A like so. And basically the placement of these banners, it's pretty simple. So we're going to go ahead and place down A right up here on this little white kind of triangle looking bit we do on the top here, and this is actually based off actual markings. We're also going to go ahead and grab ourselves the E. And we're going to go ahead and place down an E right below it on this green stankway block right below it. Again, these are based on actual, you know, lettering and stuff like that I saw. So when we get to this section here, it's a little bit weird how they kind of position these. So over here on the left side, we can go ahead and we have L, L, E. However, on the opposite side, we're going to want to go ahead and put the L's where the E is. So to kind of show it reflected in how it's supposed to read left to right for the aircraft. So we're going to go ahead and go to these. This mossy cobblestone wall. See, this is where the E starts right here. We're actually going to go ahead and place down L, L, skip a space, and then place down an E. So you can kind of see here that, you know, you want to make sure that you have it so that it reads left to right. You don't want it to be on this side. You don't want to do this because it won't be right. So even though it's flipped over like that, it's, you know, we want to make sure that you can read it from left to right. As it does on the opposite side of the aircraft. So that's kind of where these banners are positioned, and for whatever letters you choose, make sure that you guys follow that. So basically, if you design whatever letters you want and you follow that guideline, then you'll have a nice design that, you know, comes out pretty good, and you can have whatever squadrons you want, letters, all that fun stuff, and even numbers included and all that stuff. So anyways, that's going to overall do it for the tutorial for the B-17G Flying Fortress Heavy Bomber. Hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. If you guys do have used this aircraft, please be sure to give me credit for it. It was a very big build, and a lot of work went into it So I really do appreciate it if you would give me credit for it, obviously, since I designed it. If you guys do end up using this design, just be sure to put a sign on the build or a link to my channel or this video if this is a paid social media sites. Just be sure I get proper credit for the build. That's all I ask for in doing these tutorials. It helps my channel grow and it continues to keep me inspired to keep on posting these videos. So as long as you guys give me credit, go ahead and use it for projects you guys are working on. And that, guys, that's going to do it for this tutorial. Hope you guys did enjoy. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 204, and I'll see you guys next time.